Charcoal stoves can be really amazing because charcoal is wood with all the smoke burned out. And so what you're left with is carbon that does not smoke, and especially used in urban environments. The rural people make the charcoal, it's shipped, sold in urban environments, and so people are using this improved fuel to protect their health. And a really good charcoal stove has several functions that even can reduce the carbon monoxide. This stove is very lightweight. This is a high quality stainless steel. It has a grate in the bottom, and it has secondary air. So the secondary air rises up through these holes and rises up through this annulus and shoots through the holes across the top of the charcoal. What you need is, for a Tier 4 charcoal stove, you have to have enough insulation to get the temperature above 609 centigrade in about 4 minutes. And when you do that, you can meet the Tier 4 requirements for carbon monoxide. We're going to put the top on. And so the top is very important as well because you have the airflow and you want to have the an improved heat transfer efficiency to the bottom of the pot. Another really super important thing about a charcoal stove is that you can get 10-to-1 turn down by closing the door almost all the way. And so you need to have a really good, almost airtight door. And this is a good door made by Mr. Shen and Shinjo Stove Manufacturer. So I'm just going to go over. You want a big door for fast boiling, which people really want. You want to be able to simmer and then cut the air way down to get that 10-to-1 turn down ratio. The stove has to be lightweight and super insulated to get above 609 C in less than 4 minutes to meet the Tier 4 CO requirement. And then that secondary air shooting above the charcoal bed really helps to reduce the CO. And then the good top increases heat transfer. So if you put these things together into a good charcoal stove, you really get a superior stove that takes advantage of the fact that charcoal basically doesn't want to smoke as well as it's well made. This stove has another way of controlling the firepower. You can use this tray, and as you see, it shuts against the door, and so then you can open it to have low power or open it more, and you know, it can be convenient to have an ashtray. The other great thing about this stove are the handles, and so the handles lock open so that you're not going to accidentally burn yourself against the side of the stove. Well, the clean way to light a charcoal fire is to put some accelerant on the top of the charcoal, so it's top lit, and then you're going to have to put some secondary air in there, and you can see how it's really lighting the charcoal, and then we'll come back in about 5 minutes when it's lit, and you can see what it looks like. So, one of the great things about secondary air is that it encourages flame above the fire. If you don't have secondary air, you really are not getting as active a flame front above the charcoal, and then you're a lot more likely to have higher CO. You also can start the fuel a lot easier because you're getting those jets of flame. And so secondary air is important, I think, for a great charcoal stove.